Hey, what's up, everybody? Inflation rises 5.4% for the month of June. I'm taking a look at an article off of CNBC.com, and I'm going to read some of this article. It says consumer prices increased 5.4% in June from a year earlier, the biggest monthly gain since August of 2008. Why is it, and this is just me talking, why is it that over the last 4 years, every time numbers came out, every time job reports came out, every time unemployment numbers came out, everything typically, there was some misses, but over the last 4 years, everything beat expectations. This year, everything has changed where all the numbers, pretty much every number is losing. It's a loser. Including food and energy, inflation increased 4.5%, largest move since September of 1991. Used car and truck prices comprised about 1/3 of the local CPI increase. Inflation surged in June at its fastest pace in nearly 13 years amid a burst in used vehicle cost and price increases in food and energy, the Labor Department reported Tuesday. The Consumer Price Index increased 5.4% from a year earlier, the largest jump since August of 2008. Just before the worst of the financial crisis, economists surveyed by Dow Jones had been expecting a 5% gain. Stripping out volatile food and energy prices, the core CPI rose 4.5%, the sharpest move for that measure since September 1991 and well above the estimate of 3.8%. On a monthly basis, headline and core prices rose 0.9% against a 0.5% estimate. Stock market futures fell following the report, while government bond yields, which have been down precipitously, were mixed. What this really shows is inflation pressures remain more acute than appreciated and are going to be with us for a longer period, said Sarah House, senior economist for Wells Fargo Corporate and Investment Bank. We are seeing areas where there's going to be an ongoing inflation pressure even after we get past some of these acute price hikes and in a handful of sectors. A separate report from the Labor Department Bureau of Labor Statistics noted that the big monthly hike in consumer prices translated into negative real wage for workers. Real average hourly earnings fell 0.5% for the month, as a 0.3% increase in average hourly earnings was more than negated by the CPI increase. Inflation has been escalating due to several factors, including supply chain bottlenecks, extraordinarily high demand as the COVID-19 pandemic eased, and year-over-year comparison to a time when the economy was struggling to reopen in the early months of the crisis. Policymakers at the Federal Reserve and the White House expected the current pressures to begin to ease, although central bank officials have acknowledged that inflation is stronger and perhaps more durable than they had anticipated. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell likely will be asked for his views on inflation when he speaks Wednesday and Thursday to separate House and Senate panels. Powell has been steadfast that inflationary pressures are primarily transitory, although the Fed report Friday indicated that upside risks are increasing. This does increase some of the jitters among some Fed members. Wells Fargo's House said, "We already saw they were getting more worried about inflation at the June meeting. If you parse through this, there are a number of areas where inflation is picking up and likely has staying power. That's going to make some folks nervous." Much of the price pressures have come from sectors particularly influenced by the shutdown. Used car prices, airfares, and transportation costs, to name three. That was the case again last month, as used cars and truck prices leaped 10.5%, accounting for more than 1/3 of all-time price index gains. For a 12-month period, used car and truck prices have burst 45.2% higher. Food and energy prices were also up substantially, 0.8% and 1.5% respectively. The gasoline index rose 2.5% in June and is up 45.1% over the last 12 months. Prices have increased 2.4% in the past year. You know, it's crazy just to think about, and again, this is just me talking, this is not from this article. It's crazy to think about that just before January of 2021, gas prices were below $2 a gallon. I wonder what changed. I'm not entirely sure what changed. Can somebody in the comment section tell me what changed when in the past 4 years, every time we had economic data coming out, for the most part, the numbers beat expectations. Now, over the last year, say 7 months of the year, I'm recording this video in July of 2021. Over the last 7 months, economic data has been horrible. The economic data has missed on almost everything. What has changed? I'm not entirely sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about all of this. I read most of the article, not the entire thing, but I think we get the point. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Appreciate everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to everybody on my next video.